video is brought to you by G2A.com for cheap games, MSP and PSN codes. Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to another episode of the Newcastle United career mode in FIFA 16, and today we are going to be continuing on with the third season of this Newcastle United career mode. We have a community shield to play, obviously against Chelsea, so we're going to get straight into that in a second. But before we do, we'll just recap the previous episode. We did a few things that we should just go over again. We obviously won the pre-season international friendly tournament, whatever you want to call that. Doesn't really matter, but we did that. And of course, I left you with a couple of options for players that you wanted me to sign. Some of the players that I wanted you guys to help me pick were goalkeepers. Now, obviously, we have Matthew Ryan, Geronimo Rulli, Loris Kyrgios or whatever, and Jack Butland. And I think I've been saying that wrong, but still, we'll figure it out if we ended up getting him. Jack Butland was obviously the one that pretty much almost dominated, maybe not dominated, but there was definitely a lot of support for him. There was obviously a lot of support for Ryan. There was a lot of support for Rulli as well. But in the end, it ended up being quite split. There was probably, Butland was probably the winner. And I'm probably going to go and obviously put an offer down for him. But what I think I'm going to do is, because I think it's smart, I'm going to throw offers down for everyone. If we can get a good deal for either or, because the age and the overall is really not too different for either of those goalkeepers, I think it almost doesn't matter. If we can get a really good deal for one of them, then we might go with it. But in the end, I do know that Butland is the one that's probably wanted a little bit more than, say, Kyrgios, Rulli, and Ryan. So with that in mind, we're going to still put offers down for everyone and see how it goes. And just to start, I reckon for everyone but that bloke in the final year of his contract, I'm just going to offer 12 million, what their value is straight away. So 12 million for Ryan. Rulli though, the deal looks like it could happen. I don't know if that means I should be offering a little less. And you know, I think I will. Just offer 12 million, 1 million less in his value. If it looks like the deal could happen, then yeah, sure, we'll do it. Now this guy, Kyrgios, obviously as you can tell, we could sign him between 6.6 and 9.3, which would be insane. So I'm going to offer something like maybe 8. I reckon 8 million, so that's still nearly 5 million less in his value, but being in the last year of his contract, you never know. However, he is a crucial first team player, so I doubt that'll happen, but fuck it, we're going to send that in anyway. And finally, the player that we're all looking to get, the player that we're really trying to get our eye on, and that is, of course, Jack Butland, one of the stars, crucial first team player, 2 years in his contract. I'm going to offer what he's worth, 20 million, but something tells me that is going to be very difficult. Very, very difficult. We will just wait and see who comes through, but either way, we've got Chelsea now coming up in this Community Shield match. And in this game against Chelsea, I'm going to play what is now my strongest starting 11, the team that I'm going to go with all the time. If we're all 100% fit, no stamina worries, no injuries, that is the strongest team that I believe I have. Perez and Austin up front, just like last season. Sissoko now playing as a centre attacking midfielder with Arnautovic, who is a left midfielder but can play on the right. That's where I'm going to put him. If he doesn't work out on the right-hand side, I might switch it up. Aarons is on the left midfield at the moment. We have Townsend, who's a natural right midfielder, and Tovan as well. But I would probably prefer, I know Tovan's younger, but I do want to try out Townsend a little bit more. And then Tielemans, still a centre defensive midfielder. He can play at centre attacking midfield, and I might rotate between, but still. And the defense is basically the exact same as well. Krul is in goal. But for how much longer? Who knows? We might be getting a new goalkeeper, but still. That is the team we're going with. Let's see how we go in this Community Shield. Can we go back to back? Here we go. Obviously, for you that don't recall, we did win the Community Shield last season as well. They've got Lewandowski up front, which is insane. They've still got, obviously, Boateng as their centre mid as well, or centre back, should I say. And then they've, of course, got a bunch of ridiculously good players. I remember in this game, or in a few games against Chelsea, Ramirez and Mikel were fucking pains in my asses. They were ridiculously good. And so I've got to be careful for those lot. And then, of course, we're playing our strongest starting 11. I reckon Chelsea are probably playing the best that they've got as well. But Robert Lewandowski to Chelsea for 68 million from Bayern. Bayern are just going crazy. They've got Eriksen. They've lost Lewandowski to Chelsea. They've bought Wijnaldum as well. They're insane. That would be a really weird team. Obviously, we can assume Alba's gone to Juventus as well. But let's get this underway. Going for 2 Community Shields back to back. Here we go. Oh, Tim Krul, that's incredible. I just went quiet like, yeah, nah, this is up. Oh my God, they might still score though. That'd be just awful. Nah, Moses takes it out. Unbelievable double efforts from Tim Krul. Yeah, I knew you'd turn. I knew you would turn. Why did you do that? Why would you do that? Sissoko, Perez, it's a good shot. I was gonna pass it across to Austin, but I had some bloke all over my ass. I'm worried that he would have intercepted it. Good headed down, kicked off by Mikel. That's a bad slide tackle. For a second, I thought I could get my leg around it. Is that going to be a red? I could be in some shit. I think I'm done. I think Aarons is off. He's off. Red card, bang. I'm so fucking awful with my slide tackles. Well then, Aaron's day is done off of a pretty bad slide tackle. I don't know why I thought I could have gotten my leg around and gotten the ball there. I just Maybe with a slightly taller player, a longer player with longer legs, but not Aaron's. For fuck's sake, that was bad. It was a bad choice of tackle, and he's off. And Sissoko's going to have to get sacrificed here. Arnautovic will play as left mid, and Townsend's on as right mid. I have definitely not had a good start. It's somehow 0-0. Somehow I did not concede. And somehow I did not concede. I thought I'd clear that. He didn't. I thought Krul would have at least punched it. It was so close to him. Why didn't he? Oh, yes. Oh, that sort of worked. He didn't really get sent through deep enough, but Townsend's just running through the defense beautifully here. There's a gap there. And again, and just power that one. Marko Arnautovic fucking way off with that shot. Chance after chance right about now. I just cannot get the right weight in. That's good though. Mbemba! Oh, no, Mbemba fucking Mangala. And that is still straight at Courtois. First half done. Second half getting kicked off right now. We started absolutely horribly. Somehow it's 0-0. We really should be down. We deserve to be down, but we're not. We're very fortunate. We should count our lucky stars. And we're also 10 men down as well. Oh dear, oh dear. There's a real problem right about now. Fabregas is in. I don't think he started. No, he didn't. Tackle there from... How did we get the ball? We keep making... Oh, no, that is just fucking ridiculous. How many blocks did we make? Look at this. All right. Nearly made the tackle there. Didn't. Made the tackle there. Fell right back. Block. It just kept... Okay. No, it just kept bouncing right fucking back to them. I am not... And then he just dinks it over Krul. I mean, if he had just been a little bit... If Tim Krul had just like sort of just waited a bit and not overreacted, he could have easily ran back and caught it. We made like a tackle and a block within about 5 seconds in that play. And it just kept... bouncing right fucking back to the Chelsea player. There was no way we weren't going to concede there. There was no fucking way. But there it is. And Chelsea finally have the goal that they honestly throughout the whole game have deserved. It's pretty annoying that's the way they get it, but fuck it. Come on, Townsend. Chase down Azpilicueta. You're getting him right in the corner. Oh my god, we've let him go by. Cross, punched away by Krul. Oh, Jose Perez got to use those legs. And that amazing, immaculate dribbling. Gets it in. Another ball. Shot. Saved by Courtois. Fuck, we built that up really well. That was actually good. I'm very happy with that. But sadly, we got Jetro Willems on the end of it, and he's not really the elite finisher we needed in that situation. But still, I think we worked that great. We can maybe get a second chance here, potentially. Austin, no, you took too heavy a touch for that turn. Oh, you really could have sent through Perez there. I'm taking my time with it. Another pass. Another one. Walker, just taken off by Fabregas. Good tackle there. How didn't he get the ball? Fucking Shelby, come on. Willian's away. That's it. He's done. Where's Jetro Willems there? Why is Shelby chasing fucking Willian? This is ridiculous. Get the ball off him. And that's it. All right, that's unfortunate. Yep, we didn't win the Community Shield. All right, we go down 1-0 to Chelsea. Oh, that's... Oh. You know, given how terribly we started the game, I'm not too annoyed at this result, but the way we conceded was very, very disappointing. I also wonder what that red card in the Community Shield means for Armstrong. Does it mean that we can play him? I don't know if does that mean we can play him in the first Premier League game, or I'm not too sure. Either way, we've got some transfer offers for players that we're looking to sell. Check Tiote. He's a player, 31 years of age, 75. We've got so many other CDMs and centre mids, so he's been good, but he's got to go. The other player that's unfortunately probably going to get sold is Imo Ezekiel. I brought him in like the first season or something like that, and I thought, yeah, he could be really good for us, but while he was good in the first couple of games, in the first couple of seasons, unfortunately, Perez stepped up, Armstrong started to get really, really good, and then you've got Austin, who just was the surprise of the second season, doing unreal and super well for me. So in the end, he just fell down the pecking order, same with Mitrovic. So we're going to sell him. I don't want to accept 10 points. That's a bit ridiculous. I'll bump that up to 13. Again, that's still a pretty good deal. Perea, Betis, or Betis, or whatever they are, that's a good deal for them anyway. But anyway, rejected for, they don't want to accept. Obviously, that was probably going to be realistic, but they want 24 million for Rulli for a player that it looks like the deal could happen, and they want almost double what he's worth. All right then. Well, what's halfway between 12 and 24? 18? Do we send 18? Bloody hell. Not 17, sorry. 18 million. Okay, bang. Now, we offered 8 million for Kairos. They straight up rejected, even though he's in the final year of his contract. I'm going to bump this up now to, probably to be fair, around about what he's worth. I'm going to go for 12 million. So that's still less than his value. Could be a good deal. They'll probably say unaccepted and hit us with something ridiculous, but we'll still submit for that. And we should hopefully hear back from Jack Butland and Matthew Ryan just before this Arsenal game, which is pretty crazy that we get to play them again. Stoke City have accepted. That's pretty crazy. All right then, 20 million for Jack Butland. Wow. Well, there we go. And Valencia have just rejected for Matthew Ryan as well. So, all right then, I did not expect 20 million for Jack Butland. Exactly what his value is, and they just accepted it straight away. Well, we've gotten, wow, okay then. I cannot believe I'm offering him a contract right now. I thought for sure I'd have to hit them with some sort of counter offer. Nope, 100 grand, 5 years, we'll just give it to him. Squad roll, we're not going to give him one if we don't need to. And we could potentially get Jack Butland for $20 million, what his value is at 24 with a very high potential. That's a good deal. So we've still got our foot in the door for all of those 4 goalkeepers, but it definitely looks like Jack Butland will be the new Newcastle United signing. And here we go. We've got Geronimo Rulli, who's a backup if something bad happens. We've got, let's see, 19 million for Loris Kyrgios, which is, again, about nearly 8 million more than what he's worth. And then you've got 13.5 being accepted for Ezekiel. But the first game of the Premier League is going to be away at Arsenal. If you guys remember, in the previous season, we played Arsenal at the Emirates on the final day and took the Premier League trophy out of their hands. We won it. We beat them on the final day. And now, the first fixture in this season is that exact same fixture. Not only is it bad enough for Arsenal that they have to lose the Premier League trophy to the team that would eventually go on to win it on the final day in their home stadium, but now it's the exact same match in the first season. That's like when Stoke beat Liverpool 6-1 and then they did the exact same game as the first. That's hilarious. Obviously, a 6-1 loss to Stoke is pretty bad, but it's nothing like what Arsenal had to go through at the end of last season, losing the Premier League trophy on the final day to the team that would go on to win it. But oh my God, we've done it. Like, they've just gone and scheduled it. I don't know who is in charge of taking care of the fixtures for the Premier League season, but they have no chill. That's the team that we're throwing out there. Aarons will miss this game because apparently getting the red card in the Community Shield means that you miss a game in the Premier League. So that's that. Arnautovic starts at left midfield, Townsend at right mid, and that is the team. That's the lineup. Apart from that, everything's the same. Let's get into it. The first game of the Premier League season, title defence, starts now. Hopefully we can do just as well as we did on the final day last time around, as of course that's the Arsenal side. Still a 4-2-3-1 formation. Pogba is on the bench, which is probably a good thing, but then again, Pogba didn't have the greatest of games last time out. Just Arsenal in general didn't, but I reckon they're looking for revenge, so we've got to stay motivated here. They'll get it kicked off. A third Premier League season in this career mode is underway. Austin, all right, done well to get the pass there. And a nice little back heel. That could work out brilliantly. Oh, and it might do. Come on, Townsend, get away. Nah, got to go back. That's fine. Good run being made here, and bang. And nah, Austin, he unfortunately tried to take it first time, and he made a scuff of it. Good ball, nice pass. I'm running out of options. I've got 2 players trying to tackle me right about now. I'll just wheel around with Tielemans. Get the ball into Sissoko. Nah. Sissoko went the whole way trying to get the block. I rate the effort. Oh, D right at the far post. Good strike by Cazorla, who ended up going with the scissor kick. Hit the post, bounce off, and they're still not scoring. No one's scoring in this game. That was a weird and a hard first half to explain. Plenty of chances. Arsenal definitely had a few. It was just tricky for me to really try to move the ball forward. I mean, I don't really know. A lot of things were just not really happening for us. Perez is going to try to run. I was trying to get it to Tielemans, who I did not expect would just suddenly change direction. I'm not crossing it enough. I'm going to try it. That's a great one. Perez. Unfortunately, can't get up high enough. Oh, no. That is awful. There he goes. And what is that? He was through on goal and he just didn't fucking shoot. He's got Lacazette syndrome in that last game that we played against. Jesus. There it is. 1-0. Ah, finally we concede. Finally we concede. Because we weren't going to score today, but somehow there had just been no goals in this match. And in the end, it was Pogba who sent through a great ball. We got caught out. Slide tackle, tried to stop it, but Welbeck fucking just smashes it in. And that really could have been... Come on. How didn't he get a hand on it? That's just what I want to know. He did great to dive to try to stop it. The ball was right there. It's just get a palm on it. Good work. Good turn. I could cross. But I'm not going to. I'm going to do this instead because Arnautovic can run and shoot. And it's off the post, but stick back in by Arnautovic, who gets a second chance at it. There we go. Oh, jeez. That was a really good run. I decided not to cross it because I knew if I was going to cross it, I'd only had Perez and I didn't see who else, but I didn't have a lot of height there. No one in a great area. Decided to take it on with Arnautovic, who shoots and scores. He may not have got it on the first effort, but he put it in. That's what matters. And we've got at least a point out of this game still. Oh, Townsend, that was very nice. Very nice footwork. Sissoko. And again, this is looking good. There's space there. Arnautovic. What was that turn? Oh my God. He basically just kicked it straight. He kicked it. Oh no, I just can't even explain. Oh, amazing intercept. Amazing. 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 Go. Yes. Come on, Jose. Keep it calm. Keep it clean. Bang. It's 2-1. One on the final minute. And that's that again. More heartbreak for Arsenal. Oh my. What an intercept by Mbemba. It's a real shame the replay doesn't go that far back. But Mbemba cut it off. And that's too easy. And I say we've won it, but at the same time, I mean, they still do have time. So, oh, no, they don't. That's what I mean. Newcastle done it again. Marko Arnautovic having a really good start to his Newcastle career right about now. And again, we do it in front of the Arsenal fans. Another victory. This time they at least got a goal themselves, but it's another victory. Oh my, this is Arsenal. They just can't do it. They're just compiling on the torment. Here we go. That's a great start to the Premier League. A 2-1 victory. I will not complain with a victory, but I just don't know how we got it. We somehow managed to pull out the 2-1 win. And again, we beat Arsenal at the Emirates. 2 times in a row in the Premier League, should I say. In 2 back-to-back Premier League games. But there we go. We're not on top, but we're at least in the top 4. More player training now for, again, Mbemba, again, Armstrong, again, Haidara. I will switch it up eventually, but for now, we're just going to stick with these 3. And Haidara's finally up to a 76. Armstrong is so close to a 77. I have no idea how he's not. Tiote has been sold to West Brom. Valencia will want 23 million for Matthew Ryan, which is a fair amount. And again, we could be getting bloody Jack Butland for about less than that, which is insane. We're going to advance now and hopefully hear back from him maybe straight away. And we don't. Oh, it's another... Bolivia want me to... No, just no. And a transfer offer for Sylvain Marvo. Finally, a player I am looking to sell. Crystal Palace want him a little bit less than what he's worth, but being 31 and 72, I will take that. Another player's been sold, Ezekiel, but we've just brought in a brand new one, and that is Jack Butland. And you know what? I'm not even going to bother. For Rulli, for Ryan, for Kairos, we're just going to have to pay way more than what they're worth. We got Jack Butland for exactly what he's worth, 20 million on the dot, and that's that. I have seen Jack Butland get bought so many times in career mode. I know he's a very popular pickup because he's the guy, the main, the best option, really, for an English club. But, really... I haven't really seen him do amazingly as, I don't know, for some weird reason I've seen him in career mode and he at times has not been sensational, but he's got the stats, he's got everything that would make you think he should be a great goalkeeper. We're going to get him anyway, and that's that. We are done. We have got Jack Butland as our brand new starting goalkeeper. Hopefully for our sakes he performs a lot better than what I've seen of him. I feel like for the 80 rating he at times hasn't really lived up to it in certain other career modes I've watched that he's been bought in, but still, we've got him now. Hopefully we can get him up, growing, getting even better. That should be sensational. This is going to be a real exciting. I'm really excited to see how he goes. Now, there's not really much else to do, guys, apart from advance to the next game, and I think that's still about a week away, so we might have some more transfer offers. We are obviously looking at other world-class players that we might want to sign. The next game is going to be against Manchester United. We have another player sold, by the way. That one, obviously, was Sylvain Marvo, and again, we keep getting updates from scouts all over Europe. We've got Italy, France, Germany, and just a bunch of others, Spain, obviously England. So we're going to have to keep having a look and see if we see anyone. Let's take a look at some of the newer players that have come in, see if there's anyone that maybe goes, oh, like for example, this bloke, he would have very good 96 slide tackle, 96 stand tackle, 95 marking. That's insane numbers, but again, he's got absolutely fucking dire technical attributes apart from that. Still taking a look down if there's anyone that we might want to sign or anyone that you guys think would be a good addition. I'm taking a look and seeing if there's anyone that makes me go, oh yeah, we could get him. Obviously, there are some very nice ones. Who is this bloke, though? Kurzawa, Aurier, a bunch of other ones. Roberto Firmino, if we want to go for anyone else. Other Premier League strikers or Premier League quality. Do we want to go for anyone like that? Kelechi Iheanacho, 20. Oh, wow. He looks like he'd be fantastic. Andre Gomes as well. Marquinhos now at Real Madrid. Kovacic. All of a sudden, we're just getting nothing but Real Madrid players. What's going on here? This was one player that I was honestly looking at potentially signing since I decided, no, we're not going to get Lacazette. I'm basically going to get the other Lacazette because that's what he appears to me as, Anthony Griezmann. And yeah, maybe. I mean, well, here's the thing. We do have a lot of... Well, we've sold a lot of strikers recently. We just sold Mitrovic and we just sold Ezekiel. And even though we've got great strikers like Austin and Perez, we don't really have like a mid to high 80s level player in the team. We need to get that world-class player. And if it was another striker, at least I know that he'd be getting very involved in the play and he could be the difference, because that's what I honestly think is the difference between a great club and a world-class club. Just one amazing striker that just bangs in the goals, like, say, Suarez with Liverpool. He's the one player that's actually got me thinking about, should I get him? But still, I'm going down, I'm taking a look. There are still a couple of very nice players. Dybala, who's just been amazing this season, and bunch of others, and we're getting more toward the players we've already seen. I don't know, guys. Just let me know in the comments. Is there anyone that you want me to sign? I'm taking a look, but I'm honestly, I'm going to go up to it. Anthony Griezmann, I've added him to the shortlist. Like, boom. I think, fuck it, why not? I genuinely think he could be great for us. He could be very, very nice. Like, he's got the stats. He might be expensive, but hey, we've got the cash. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. We've got Manchester United first game in the next episode. We're having a bloody eventful start to the season. We've had the Community Shield, we've had that final in the international friendly tournament, and then we've got Arsenal to start off the Premier League season. Now Manchester United. There are no breaks. There's just no chill in this season. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, if you want to check out some of the new TMB merch, the link is down below. It's been up for a couple of days and you guys have been absolutely smashing it, checking it out. So thank you so much. My name's MasterBucks. Until next time, like and subscribe. Have a good one. Bye-bye.